Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Whycalibur. We're doing the Agent's assignment here in Star Wars The Old Republic. And welcome to the Shrine of Healing. The Wellspring of Healing. Hopefully, we are going to be able to have a good experience here in terms of finding horrible bloody revenge on that Star Cabal. Thought that they could mess with me. Well, we'll teach them what for. We'll show them the meaning of being an agent.
Unusual architecture, but nothing technologically unique. Typical for their culture.
You guys are really underestimating the Voss here. I mean, that mystic power is pretty intense. But then how could you know that? You haven't been through it like I have. At least thrice on the Republic side now. And just the once now here on the Imperial. Now... looks like if we pop up the stairs here, yeah, and then we'll take the middle branch. You're not allowed to take that thing. I know, it's tempting. It's just sitting there in the open. But really, you're not allowed. Bounty hunters come here. How odd. I guess they must have some reason for it. I really need to wonder what Nocdrayan has got involved. How Nocdrayan has gotten involved here.
Trials, outsider. But the wellspring is for the broken.
I see.
I came a long way to consult with your masters.
The mystics tend the wellspring. The mystics make bodies and minds whole. I disturb them for nothing less.
I may be an outsider, but I need guidance. There are terrible things in my past. I sometimes wonder who I am.
I will take you to Aminlay.
None of that is technically a lie.
You must do this alone.
Bye,
The Shining
Loken.
Man was made whole here too. Maybe it's best to retrace his steps.
Have fun. Catch up with you later, Loken. It's good to work with another pro.
The
Hey.
fracture is deep. To
Oh.
rebuild a body, a spirit, one rebuilds history.
Alright.
Vitalicron is the vessel of memory.
The what?
Each petitioner fills. In a Vitalicron, the ceremony is preserved.
These Vitalicrons remember everyone who comes here.
Yes. Breathe the mists and speak true.
I will do one of those things. Never mind. I did neither. I passed
You are
out.
the tree. Your roots, the past, the universe is soil. The tree is sick. See what nurtures the roots, and remember a homeworld of ice. A proud people never trusting. Who were you then?
What's going on?
I knew the Empire disdained non-humans. I thought I would be the exception.
Perhaps you were, at times.
Anyone else gonna join us in the fire there?
Consider now the seasons that shape the tree. First, a season of fire. You purged the darkness by kindling the blaze. Many screamed, but you did what no other could. Then a season of famine. You stood alone. Your friends and foes carved the wood of your mind. Speak of the wound. Speak of your strength.
Both sides treated me as a puppet. It all started to seem pointless.
Now you are in a season of mists. All things are obscured.
Hunter.
Your spirit burns angry, like frost. But this cannot endure forever. You must change. What will you become?
No more control. No more orders. I want to choose my own fate.
Then you are truly healed.
Am I? That seems easy.
The The Honored One, Amin Lay, has spoken. The healing has been recorded. You hold a Vitalicron, the memory of your wholeness, technologically stored. It must go to our vaults.
Right.
Your mystic and I still have business.
Amin Lay must rest. She will speak of the healing to no one. Each Vitalicron is genetically locked. Only its creator may know what happened.
Dang.
10,000 and more are stored in the vault. Honor us by placing yours within.
So
How are
much
we gonna-
easier when they open the vault doors for you.
I know. Okay, can we access the Shining Man's? Looks like it's one of these. Ah. It's not gonna work because it's genetically locked. Do we have some of his genetics?
Bastan, I found a record of the Shining Man's visit to the shrine, but it's genetically locked.
Good thing you went tomb robbing. Sending the genetic workup on the Shining Man's ashes now. My contacts didn't find any identity matches, by the way. No evidence he existed before Voss.
Of course.
What about the genetic code itself? Anything unusual?
Not sure. Looks like there might have been some odd triggers built into his body. Could explain the corpse decay.
I wonder if those are built
Attempting
into
to unlock the
mine, too.
Vitalicron now. Looping you in on the audio feed.
Interface activated. Warning, the memory is corrupted. Came to us from the Nightmare Lands. You knew our ways. You bore a scroll.
I remember so little. What did the scroll say?
A prophecy from the Chamber of Ashes. It had been lost to us.
Die! Go back to the Nightmare Lands. Grateful for your trust, but I must leave soon for Voskar.
Trust does not matter. The prophecy you found speaks of you. You are healed. You are the Shining Man.
Huh.
Doesn't tell us why the Shining Man was sent here, but now we know how he conned the Voss.
I heard something about a prophetic scroll, the Mystics, and the Nightmare Lands.
Shine some light
Nightmare
on that.
Lands are forbidden to the Voss. Legend says the ruins drive people insane, and our scouts come back in parts.
How do they come back, then?
Old ruins might be the only place he could find materials to fake a scroll of prophecy. But there's nowhere worse on the planet.
I want to know exactly where he's been.
Then I'll dig up what I can. But we've got some prep work to do.
Oh.
Meet me back at the tea house. Baston out.
Alright, thanks, Gaston. Sorry, Baston. Let's go back to the tea house. Back to the tea house. I'm just happy that we've got quicker quick travel now. Much more interesting that way. Yeah, I could go for some tea. My throat's getting a little dry from all this talking. Time is running out on the 12x XP boost. And it's going to be tough to play the game when it's finished. All those side quests and grinding. I don't know if I can do it.
Believe in the commandos.
I believe in my father's judgment. Outsider, there's something you must see.
Alright.
Something's wrong. Tell me.
This came to us. It speaks to you.
Hello, Agent. Hope you get this in time, because your friend Baston doesn't have long.
Oh god,
He's
that
safe for
mustache.
now, but you know the drill. This stays between us. You want him back? Come to these coordinates. It's out in the Gormak lands, but that shouldn't be a problem for you.
Oh
We do
boy.
not know him. The message came when Baston went into the city.
I see.
I need to go. Breathe a word to your commandos, and Bastan isn't the only one who will suffer.
The kidnapper called him by his Voss name.
Why are
I
we
don't
going
think
back
he
in?
knows who Bastan really is.
Select one reward. Okay. Investigate the bounty hunter's coordinates. That's something we can probably manage. So it's going to require us to go all the way back over to the quick travel point. Okay, looks like we're approaching the coordinates in question. And he's dead.
Ready to work.
Or this commando is dead.
The
At least it's
kidnapper
not
left us
Bast.
a present, but not Bast-Tun.
Thank goodness for that. What do we got? Let's
Hello,
rummage
Agent.
through his
If
pockets.
you're hearing this, you must have found my messenger. I said I wanted to meet you. Still do. But privacy is in both our interests.
If you say
The
so.
Voss commandos deploy scanning posts out here. Decommission them, and I'll send you final instructions.
Of course I will. Let's go decommission some listening posts. Very exciting, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I've discovered Gormak sabotage every time I've been here, and I've never wanted to do it. So, you know, consider that. I did call. I said hi. How you doing? You want to chat? You know, talk about our feelings? Maybe think about what we've learned, how we've changed and grown together, all that stuff. Which reminds me. Good. I see one over here. I'm going to assume that's our next stop. Let's use our hovercraft to go over the bumpy terrain a little more easily. And hopefully this is... yeah, there we go.
Agent?
That's me. I'm Agent. You're a fixer. Alright, last one. I see it. Just a little bit out of the way. Not too bad. At least for once it's not a nightmare of navigation to get from one clicky MacGuffin to another. Are they... no, they're a little too close. I'm gonna have to take care of them. Sorted. And the last one, Badoop. I'm gonna come over here just in case they spawn while I'm on the hollow. What do you want from me?
No recordings this time. I finally get to see your face.
Hi.
Congratulations on disabling those scanners, sending coordinates to our meet.
Mm-hmm.
I want proof that Bast-Tun is alive and unharmed.
Hold on. They have an old commando outpost. They will be waiting.
Old commando outpost. Well, looks like it's not too far away, at least. So we'll just make our way down there, and it shouldn't be a problem, right? We'll just go down there and walk in, have a nice chat, maybe some tea. He owns a tea house after all. And that'll be that. I'll say, good job, Agent. You're done here on Voss. Now you're level 50. Let's go to the end of the story. I'll be like, thank you, that's good, because tomorrow is the end of the experience boost. And it's not too much further. Yep, I can see it off in the distance there. Lovely. pass on that. Don't particularly want to get in a fight with the Gormak, if I can avoid it.
Ready to work.
Happy to hear it.
There.
Should have whipped this out before. Good. Not sure why I need to take these people down. Whoops. No, when I click on that, it means I want to use it. Oh, you're still... okay. Come on, Loken. Get it together, man. It's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. But I'll forgive you all the same. I did not know he could turn into a rat ghoul. I guess I should have. You know, it only makes sense. Seeing as that's kind of his thing. Let's see what happens. In you go. Have fun with that. Seems like that's a DPS thing, so we can't really take advantage of that. Why don't we try it, though? He seems to be having fun over there, but again, not particularly effective, so we'll put him back on med watch. Yeah. Be horrified by what has happened. Spraying those guns everywhere doesn't seem like the safest, you know, way for you to make a name for yourself. But this way, at least, I suppose we can walk a little faster around the corners. There's a hut there. Fathra. I know Fathra. It's all our old foes.
Team Alpha down. He is tough. Yes, sir.
I've crossed the cartel on 3 planets. You expect me to tell one hut from another?
Whew. Yeah, I remember you from the beginning.
You didn't wind up on Voss by accident. Who led you here?
Hunter again.
Your friend in the Republic. Young, SIS, winning smile.
Am I gonna get to fight a hut?
Ow!
No! Gaston! Don't worry, guys, I got this. You're not a very good bounty hunter, all things considered. I would have expected more from you. Alas. We're stuck having dead Baston. Did you really think that was gonna cut it?
The boss is out. Job's over. Get off world.
Yeah. Obviously.
I don't like my identity being made public. Who knows the truth? You get to leave here, but in the future, you will help me. Provide me with resources and information.
Yes, I will. Off he goes. Worming his way out of here. Oh, it's just a flesh wound. He'll be fine.
Someone really wants you dead to go digging up your past. Trying to keep you from the Shining Man.
You kept your cover until the end. You did well.
I'm not making it home. But at least I'll die an Imperial instead of a blasted alien.
But I'm an alien.
I mean to finish this mission, but I need your help.
I was studying the Nightmare Lands when I was captured. The Chamber of Ashes. It's where the Shining Man supposedly found his scroll of prophecy. The only maps of the Nightmare Lands are locked in the Capitol building. Carvings, tapestries. You'll never find your way without them.
If there's anything I can do, just name it.
Make the last 5 years matter. My Voss family. They'll get you inside. Get you to the maps. Never thought I'd die here.
Really? I mean, it seems like it would be a fairly likely candidate for where you'd die, all things considered. Okay, back to the tea house to finish this up. Loken wants something from us.
Cypher, I had the most delightful conversation with Master Vector. Did you... I'm getting a feed on my earpiece. One moment.
I apologize. That's the 3rd time this week one of my security alarms has gone off.
I take it these alarms don't particularly worry you?
I monitor all my safe houses as a matter of course. I have a few dozen around the galaxy. A precaution, really. I haven't needed them in years. Usually when an alarm goes off, it means a child has come exploring, or a rat has slipped through the ventilation shafts.
You're not going to double-check?
Hardly worth the bother. I really should dismantle the safe houses altogether. But old habits die hard.
You never know when you'll need them.
Besides, I hold out hope that I'll need to go to ground someday in one last exciting adventure.
Remind me not to underestimate you, Doctor. If we ever need a sanctuary...
You'll have whatever humble aid I can provide.
That's nice of you. Alright. Now to the tea house. I'm just gonna drive into it again. No one can stop me. I mean, these Voss children are enjoying a nice picnic. I don't care. I'm gonna drive by and be super loud and obnoxious. In my space car. I'm gonna drive my space car into their nice tea house, where their husband's been dead for 5 years and replaced by a lookalike from the Empire. Horrifying,
Perhaps
really.
it is destined.
The mystics haven't spoken.
Not to us. We may hope.
Nah.
Outsider, where is my brother?
He's super dead.
Baston's alive, but the men who took him were criminals. I had to get him off-world.
Off-world?
He needs to stay hidden for now. And I need your help to reach the Nightmare Lands.
This is not... We should wait.
Nah.
I know the Nightmare Lands. Baston asked about the sacred carvings. I did not know it was for you. The carvings are protected heritage. Only a Voss may study them.
There must be a way. Baston thought you could show me.
Baston prized your friendship. We must honor that.
Yeah, totally.
Only Voss see the carvings. You must be Voss. Become one of our family.
What?
What does joining your family entail?
Yanaton, are you willing?
I'm already married.
Baston was to choose my husband. He never did.
No, Valkyn's married.
Join our family in marriage.
That won't work.
How about this? Get me to those carvings, and you don't lose any more family members.
You insult our father.
Yeah, I'm a jerk.
Carvings are safe. Commandos guard them. But I could enter. I could record.
This is wrong.
Yeah.
Baston is dead. I will not mourn his children.
Just act natural and don't warn anyone. I'll be waiting.
I will return with what you need.
I'm gonna get married. Just to see some maps.
I've examined our escape routes. If Therid Tun is caught by the commandos, we'll need them.
Good man.
Outsider, it is done. The carvings, they will guide.
Thank you.
There is an outsider, Merbeck Gann, who can show safe passage. Go now, before the commandos find me.
Take care of yourself. And your family.
Go. We must mourn.
Of course. Also, your brother's been alive for 5 years. Whoops.
Let's hope the Shining Man left something in the Nightmare Lands for us to find.
Let's hope. But let's not assume. Alright, level 47. 3 more to go. Well, actually, the accelerated experience goes up to 55, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I don't think that's going to be happening. So what do we got now? We've got Razor Rounds, we got at 44. And next up, Devouring Microbes. Poison boost damage in there below 30% of their maximum health. Oh, that's nice. The finish of the cooldown of Weakening Blast is quite handy for me, I think. It will definitely ensure better killing. Let's see, you gotta get rid of this one. We really are not going to bother. Definitely not going to bother with that, that's for sure. It's midnight, 007. What have you got for me, Agent Trainer? I hope it's something good this level, because the last several levels have been pretty sad.
I have some information you may be interested in.
It's kind of handy.
This
I mean,
concludes our business.
Do occasionally use Shield Probe. I should be using it a lot more often. It's a very useful ability. Okay. So when we return, we are going to locate the Chamber of Ashes.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Until then, all the best.